Got some new fidget spinner things.
They're these little magnetic rings that you can put together. They're basically like plastic bearings that fit on your finger. They like spin. So this is just push this one through, and you flick it around, and you push it through, and you just keep doing that. It's so satisfying.
Here's breakfast.
Yeah, bread is freshly baked. It's warm.
Warm, freshly baked bread. That's good. Fresh ingredients to put on there.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a watermelon on my bread. Pretty fast. In the middle of the day we had some carburetor problems, but we got through that. So yeah, in the end of the day, I was feeling pretty good at where I was at. Really looking forward to this race day on Sunday, and I think it's going to go really well.
We're at Upzone Adventure Park.
Yes, on a Saturday before the race. We're going through this adventure zone. You guys are going to see me go on this ultimate 114 meters zip line. It's going to be so fun.
Roberto's Pizzeria. Yeah. Let's go do it. Wow. Looks good, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna pick off some stuff.
How'd you rate the pizza, little boy?
It was very cheesy.
Mm-hmm. That's what you ordered.
Yeah. Very good. I love cheesy. Hey guys, can I tell you a joke?
Yep.
I was gonna tell you a joke about cheese, but it's too cheesy, too cheesy, too cheesy, too cheesy.
How's the morning breakfast, little kid? Pretty good for a bag breakfast?
Yeah.
You ready for today? Let's do this. P6.
What?
P6. You're all right. All right, go and have super fun. Have a good race, okay? Stick up here with these guys and push hard, okay?
Yeah. My tummy is so nervous right now.
Deven, after the start, everything was fine. You were...
What happened there?
I don't know, but it just didn't work out.
It was impossible to slot in.
I know.
You couldn't do it.
I know. But if that's the case, Deven, then what you just got to do is just hang the outside, because it'll be on the inside for the next corner. Okay? Alright, let's just have fun.
Was it you?
Nah, but I didn't see who it was.
Like, I was on the you know, the banked one?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone bumped me there. They were going way too fast. Like, if they weren't behind me, they would have spun out. Like, I was on the hill, and I barely got back out.
Stay focused the whole time, okay? Calm and focused no matter what happens, okay? Love you, dude. High five.
Daddy,
yep.
This sounds like a drum in the helmet.
Yeah.
Good luck, mate.
Pretty unlucky day for me. Could have done way better. 3-car crash right in front of me in the middle of the race. There's nothing I could do to avoid it, so I had to wheel myself back with my hands to keep going. And then I was last. And then there wasn't enough laps to catch back to the pack. Obviously, I'm super disappointed. I started right outside the top 10, and I guess I'll go get him next week.